I'm having a bit more fun, a bit more joy, and feeling lighter is probably the best way to talk about it. The other thing is things are flowing a little bit easier. During the last 3 weeks, I've had a job offer, an extra job offer, I should say, which I've taken on board, which is a much better fit for myself. And I think I'll feel happier in that role. And that'll start in the new year, which is brilliant. So I think it's obviously quite down to this experience that we've had on this the afternoon sessions that we have. So I'm grateful for that.
If I look back 21 days ago, it's painful. I was in such fear, anxiety. I was having all sorts of physical symptoms. I was trying to use all the tools that I had. I felt frantic because nothing seemed to be working. So I have diligently done your program. I've listened at least 2 times a day, over the weekends. And it didn't take me long before I felt that fear fade away, the anxiety fade away. And now I really have this sense of calmness. I also feel I've stepped into my power. I was always a people pleaser. I am now, I don't care if others like me or don't like me. I mean, I still have issues with it. I'm wrestling, but for the most part, I am just looking at myself. I don't feel selfish for doing that anymore. And I feel, I really do feel differently. And this is something I've gone to a lot of healers, and I've never felt. So I thank you for this.
When you say you feel amazing, like where were you before we started this? And how is that different now?
Oh, yes. Now, before we started this, I was in I was in purgatory. I mean, I was restless. I was scattered. I was extremely, leaking so much energy. I was very much so paranoid. I was very much so, fearful, extremely, deep in despair of scarcity, struggle, shame. So much of that, and just feeling totally worthless. But now I am feeling extremely empowered. I'm resting. I've reclaimed pleasure and play and potency and, a lot of intuition in my body. I'm able to really be much more efficient. I've manifested a lash extension certification program. Plus, I only had to pay 5% of a financial freedom investment pack.
Wow.
So that is and it was $3,000. So it's amazing that I got that deeply discounted. So I would be able to, have that financial freedom plus an amazing certification that's recession proof.
OMG, girl. I knew, she's just such a powerful powerhouse, and that this is all the energies that were holding her down. And so it's no surprise that you, Master Manifester, have created such a great opportunity. And I love hearing how much progress you've made in such a short amount of time, 21 days. Wow.
Yeah, incredible.
Definitely more grounded than I've ever felt. I always had awareness of any thought that was out of alignment. Oh, where'd that come from? Oh, that's grandfather. Oh, that's this one. But now I have more of an ability to clear it on the spot.
During these 21 days, I've really become more centered and also realized how much, I have already worked a lot with that, how much fear there was in many aspects of me, or fears that, as we discovered, was not even my fear. And I have been outer-driven so much, always wanting to do what the environment needs me for. So I thought that I would find my purpose in life by the answer is in the room, basically, who is needing what. And that's how I lived my life.
Right.
And I suddenly could feel that center of possibility of standing alone, completely, what's the name, sovereign, actually. And that was a beautiful, beautiful experience. And thank you so much for taking us on this journey. And that's what I have discovered from it. Thank you so much. And yeah, achieved what I wanted from it.
Excellent. So excellent to hear. Sovereignty, that's a huge undertaking. And to be able to feel like now you're the boss of you and you don't have to be the people pleaser anymore.
We talked about it, and it was like, it's like I released her, and it's a bittersweet thing because I felt the release with my son as well. When they cut the cords of needing me anymore, we're very, very close. You know, I'm friends with them, but the programming, I could feel it. I felt when it was released, and it's bittersweet because you want to be needed. But on the other hand, energetically, I know that it was super on point.
Fascinating thing is that the more we do our work, the more we do our healing work, the more our family, our extended family starts to heal. Like miraculously, things just start to happen.
Working with you, Kimberly, it's just picked me up. I signed up for your class and you just pulled me up out of the water. And I just think, I can't do it. I just don't have the energy. I'm doing all this other stuff. Where am I going to find the time? And it has literally changed my life. And so I'm back where I'm back on my spiritual path where I used to be. I'm going to do this. I know what I'm going to do. And miracle, I mean, I'm just so in touch with everything, the new levels that I'm reaching. And you have firsthand in that, Kimberly.
But I have to say, when I started, I said I wanted to be chronic pain-free. I was really specific about using the word chronic because I understand that, you know, pain is there to tell us something. Our body is there to tell us when something's wrong, but it doesn't have to be there all the time. And I'm pleased to say 3 weeks in, I don't have the chronic pain anymore. And I can tell the difference between the pains that I've got. Like, so before it used to be combinations of pain. So I can tell you yesterday and today I was feeling really tired and I had groggy head. My neck kind of hurt a little bit. I know that's food. Like I knew like that's food, but the emotional stuff, the things that I'd been holding on to for so long that was causing that constant, something's there. It's not there anymore. It's gone. And that happened like after we had that discussion, where you told me to think about my 10-year-old self and what would she have to say. And I did reflect on that and I journaled on that. And the insight was that was the moment I stopped believing in me and I believed everybody else. And my reality of the world was outside and I couldn't be me anymore. So it was huge to have that revelation and to release it.
Wow.
And allow myself to be me. So
yes, that's so heartwarming, so amazing.
I haven't said it out loud, so that's why I've started crying.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
And so when you say chronic pain, like how many years have you been in pain?
Oh, for as long as I can remember. Wow. At least from 16, 17, 18. Wow. Always had back pain, always. And but the thing is, I've done so much work prior to coming to you, and it had reduced a lot. I was just at that point where I was like, I just don't want this anymore. I know it's reduced, but why is there still something? Like, why is there still something there? You know, like, and I just couldn't get it. And thank you so much for helping guide me to find my way to release that.
Wow, this is what I live for. so much. That's such a blessing.
Thank you
to hear that, and the fact that you're sharing this can help so many more people. And so, thank you so much for being in this program and doing the work. This is doing the work. Yeah. So
yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
I've really enjoyed it and actually going to really miss the afternoon. afternoon tea, I suppose you'd call it, for that. So it's been really good.